right, it's Steve Maynard with Guardian RFID. Today I'm going to talk to you for a couple minutes about suicide prevention in your jails. Now this covers jails, prisons, juvenile justice centers, reentry centers, whatever it may be. Three topics right here on suicide prevention. What can you do as the officer or the supervisor, the administrator, or even the civilian working inside the facility? What can you do to help these individuals that are on suicide watch prevent a suicide or an attempted suicide inside of your facility? Number one, the placement of the inmate or the individual that is going on suicide watch. Me personally, I say put these individuals in a high traffic area where officers will be coming by more than every 15 minutes. Every officer that passes that cell door or window should be checking on these individuals. Now, most policies are every 15 minutes, check on the individual, document what the individual's doing, preferably a couple things of documentation. He's sleeping, he's awake, his chest is rising and falling, he's doing this or she's doing that. Document as much as possible. But every 15 minutes, yes. If every officer passes that window and checks on that individual that's on suicide watch, that reduces the risk of a successful or even an attempted suicide inside your facility. Padded rooms, well-lit rooms, rooms with windows, maybe at booking, or if you're putting these individuals in a housing unit, maybe close to the officer's podium if there's a podium, or close to the entrance of the unit. Be careful where you put these individuals. Don't put them in the back of a unit where it's quiet or you can't see them on camera or anything. Make sure these individuals are put in a good location in your facility. Number two, observe these individuals, okay? Don't just walk by their cells or their rooms or their bunk. Look in, he's breathing, and keep it moving. Document. That is number one key in corrections. Document everything, okay? Document as much as possible. Take your time. Sometimes we get in a hurry when we're conducting rounds. I've been there. You're busy. You got inmates to get for medical, court, you name it. Everything's going on at one time. But these guys on suicide watch, take care of these individuals. Document every single thing that you can, okay? At least two things every security round. Talk to the individual. If they're awake, hey, you doing okay? How's everything going? Do you need anything? Sometimes they might open up to you and talk to you. They're going through a rough time. They're locked up. They're probably in there naked or in a green turtle suit or yellow turtle suit, or maybe even a thin gown. They're cold. They don't have a blanket. They don't have anything. They probably don't even have toilet paper, So these individuals, not only they're on suicide watch and they have so many things going on in their brain, but that is a depressing situation. I know it would be for me if I was in that cell with nothing and I'm cold. And if they really do want to harm themselves, that is a very depressing place to be in life. So take the extra time to talk to these individuals, okay? They will appreciate that. Look around the cell, okay? You're not just observing the individual. Are they okay? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? But look around the cell. Is there any contraband in there? Is there a jumpsuit in there? Is there a towel in there? Okay. Is there a pen, a pencil? Little things like this, we get in a hurry and we're observing the individual, but we're not looking in the cell for things that they can harm themselves with. It doesn't take long. Short story. I seen an inmate literally cut a chunk of skin, cut into the main vein into his arm, and almost bled out with a button off a jumpsuit. So if they want to do it, they're going to do it. So you as the officer must take that extra step and observe that cell, observe that area, because it only takes that one time. And 15 minutes in between rounds is plenty of time to do something, to take your own life. So be careful, be alert. Lastly, take it serious. Suicidal inmates is a serious thing. If you've ever had a suicide or attempted suicide inside your facility, and I've had both, they're no fun at all, especially if there's wrongdoing on the officer's side from not conducting rounds or maybe even late on rounds, walking by the cells and not looking in. They're in a hurry. They're not documenting what they're supposed to be documenting. So this is very serious. Take it serious. Take that individual serious that may cry wolf all the time. This individual's checking off of his units because he's scared, or he wants to cell by himself or herself. He may owe other inmates, but it's the only way he can get off of this block or this unit is to check off and say, I'm suicidal. Protective custody reasons. I got to be by myself. I can't be around other individuals. So, but take these guys serious, because the day you don't is the day something may happen. Document everything. Do your reports just like it's normal, everyday thing. Build that documentation on these individuals. But in all seriousness, every inmate in your facility is important. Every single inmate, okay? Documentation is key. The safety and security of your facility is top priority, right? Be proactive instead of reactive. And as always, stay safe.